promises. You say you want me. You tell me, say you need me bad, oh, you know I like it. Controller,
Controller,
you can be my controller.
controller. Yeah.
I said I'm telling everybody I know, say me.
Hey y'all, Keish here today, and I am going to show you guys my hair for my 7-month update. I am so bored, it is ridiculous. I am off because it is the summertime, so I do not work in the summer because I'm a teacher. So I am just chilling today. Anyway, I am going to talk about a couple things for my 7-month update. This month has kind of been a little bit of a struggle for me. Why? I don't know. I'm just not feeling my hair this month. Like, have you guys ever had a month like that where you just feel like nothing looks good, nothing you do with your hair looks good? Well, that's how I'm feeling right now. I am totally in that stage and mindset right now. So anyway, so just to go over some of the things I wanted to talk about, what's new, if there's anything new with my hair, not really. I think the only thing that I noticed that was annoying for me this month is that when I took a mirror and I looked at the back of my hair, I noticed that the back always looks kind of like fro-ish, and I hate that because the front be looking cute. Like, the front be looking like this. And then the back, for some reason, just be like, when I look at it, it just be looking like all like matted and like. So anyway, I'm going to try to pay more attention to the back and probably trying to make sure that it doesn't do that, because that's not cute. Like, if you walking around the front of your hair cute and then you turn around, someone looking at the back of your head and it just look like a big nappy fuzzball. And that's how it looks for real. So I'm going to work on that and trying to make sure that the back doesn't look like that. How am I progressing towards being locked? I feel like that's a joke a little bit because, yeah, 7 months in and I'm still in stage 1. Which is the baby lock stage, where my hair is pretty much is looking like loose natural hair. It just looks like I just have a curly, afro. So, yeah. And then, so I'm not really approaching the budding phase yet because, I don't really have a lot of budding. I probably have maybe a handful of locks that I've noticed have buds on the ends. Could be more than that, and I don't notice, so I'll actually have my loctician examine it and tell me next time. But as of right now, yeah, I don't really have a lot of buds, so I'm not really approaching the second stage of my sister locks. Yeah, and the next thing, style of the month. I don't know what my style of the month is gonna be this month, since I'm not really feeling my hair this month. I don't know why. It's just one of those months, I don't know. Like, I did a braid out last night, so I guess right now it's kind of, why is my lighting going in now? So right now it's kind of looking okay, I guess. But style of the month is probably gonna just be wearing it down or wearing it back. This is just my go-to, because I don't know. So if I do end up coming up with a style that I like last month, I was loving that little ponytail right here. I don't know why, but yeah, that's not going to be it this month. This month I'm probably going to just wear it down as much as possible. And I was doing some research and I came across someone's blog online that just kind of gave the definitions and information to a couple of terms that I was interested in. One of the terms is bunching, and the reason why is because, as you all know, I had bunching at one time, and I still have a few locks that are bunching. But the definition here says that bunching is very common in looser hair pattern. They are usually uneven, lumpy, dumpy, and have a gap in between. And it brought out here that the only way to fix bunching is to pretty much take out the lock and to put it back in, which I don't think that is all the way accurate. Maybe sometimes it depends on how bad the bunching gets, because I had a good amount of bunching before I had my locks repaired recently, and I noticed that the bunching went away on its own. She didn't take it out the whole lock and redo it, but perhaps the way that she tightened the locks, it made the bunching go away. So the only, I'm trying to get my light to come in. I only still have bunching on a couple of my locks that are here in the middle. So, like, let's see. I think it's this one. Nope. I usually find it real easy. There it is. It's this one. So, I don't know if you guys can see that, but that has like a little bit of bunching right here. But yeah, it's just a few. But here's one. You see that? It's like, yeah. So it's not a lot. So just for any of you out there that may be experiencing bunching, perhaps if you go to a different loctician now, that can save it. Because I'm so glad and grateful that I caught my issues early on, so that way I was able to get it fixed and corrected by another loctician. So I hope that if you are in a situation where you're noticing your locks are constantly like being bunched up by the root, your loctician is probably doing something wrong. So you might want to, find someone else in your area. Always go to the Sister Locks website and look for and call all the available locticians in your area, and even look at the trainees, because my loctician now, she was on the trainees page. That's how I found her, but she just got officially certified recently. So don't shy away from trainees, because sometimes they probably are just a little bit fresher because they just came out of the class. So that's always good. That I haven't really seen much changes in my hair. I mean, I have noticed that it's gotten thicker, a lot thicker. So I'm gonna make like a video where I kind of go through the first month through 6 months, so that way I can kind of see the changes more closely. But definitely I've had different people tell me that, wow, your hair looks so thick now, or it's gotten long. So it's definitely gotten long, because it did shrink, and I'm back down here where it was kind of shrinking before it was shorter. So dislikes and likes, I think I kind of already told you guys what I was like not liking, like how the back of my hair wasn't looking good. So I'm looking at this list I got here. Likes, I'm still loving the freedom, of course, and the fact that like I just look great, like, yeah. But that's all. So I don't have anything else. If you have any questions or anything that you would like me to discuss or answer for you in another video, or any videos you would like me to do, please comment below and let me know. But thank you guys for staying tuned with me and continuing with me on my journey. So I want to give a shout out to those of you that have been very supportive and following me on my journey. And Chrissy K, she's very supportive. I love the fact that she always comments, and she always gives shout outs to all those out there that just started their Sister Locks. And that's helped me to find some that, I wouldn't have come across. So thank you, Chrissy. And also Rich Roots, Sean Locktree, and there's a couple others that I don't have right next to me right now. Thank you for watching, And once again, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe if you're new to my channel. And alrighty, guys. See you later.
You can be my controller.
Controller.
I said I'm telling everybody I know. Say me, I am crazy for you. They say I too like fine Tino. You know I like that kind thing.
Right.
Take me anywhere.